So what's up guys? So Gunpla is stressful. So Gunpla is stressful or a source of stress. Well, because let's not lie here. Not gonna lie, it's an expensive hobby. So is every hobby, every other hobby. But there's no, not I mean. So is most hobbies, but not all hobbies. There are some hobbies that are not that expensive, or free, or doesn't cost as much. Aside from the money it costs, so recently there's a lot of FOMO in the Gunpla scene, where this is rare now, Daban, even master grade build fighters are rare now. Even this Daban strike, full package, perfect strike. There's a lot more demand to it nowadays. In the last lot less availability might be because of the 2 years ago things are getting back to normal. Yeah, so instead of something of a fun, relaxing hobby, there are kits that you want to build, want to get, but they seem to be out of stock or priced 50% more or priced twice. So it's kind of annoying. So well, times change. This kits, most of these kits don't have reprints, so I guess Gunpla is a successful business. It's a successful business for Bandai Namco. Unlike maybe. So if that's the case, maybe I think might be time to move on to some other hobby that doesn't cost that much or something similar. Like Zoids. They're not. There's a lot of availability with Zoids here. They're not so coveted that it's sold out everywhere. Hard to find one. Then you have to worry about shipping. Unlike before, you can just go to the store and you get Gunpla that you like. Unlike before, the price is just increased, and your salary hasn't increased. So Gunpla prices have increased, especially the really good units. I think this is worth twice than it was worth 5 years ago, brand new. So it's kind of unfortunate, yeah. So after you build it, you're not busy anymore. So or else and there's not much to it. Picture, post social media, but also people on Gunpla community are also a cause of stress. Of this hobby. Toxic people in Gunpla community. Especially with like quote unquote rare units. I don't have them on video right now here on the camera, but I have some kits. When people see it, there's a lot of negative emotions to that. They're angry, they're anxious, they're jealous, they're envious, and they want to beg me for me to sell it to them at very cheap price. And some are being toxic because they can't buy my limited kits like my P Bandai and some rare kits, and they say all this shit It's annoying, if you just like enjoy the Gunpla by yourself, or maybe just to a few close friends, you won't get some toxic uh, comments or toxic opinions or toxic words from toxic petty people. I'm also guilty about that. So I have a friend that he's showing me his um, uh, quote unquote limited semi rare high build fighters kits. I'm feeling the I'm human too, so I'm feeling the jealousy, the envy. So, but I want to control it. If that's the case, if this hobby is making me stress out because of FOMO, so maybe it's time to uh maybe it's time to, what you call this, to take a step back and analyze and what you call this, take a step back and reassess the hobby. Maybe there are similar hobbies uh, that are not, that people aren't fighting for, that there's no scarcity or not as much as Gunpla, maybe Zoids or Transformers, cheap bootleg Transformers. They're dirt cheap, so maybe I'll do that. So maybe I'll get an Optimus Prime that's really, really cheap. So I'll check around the prices. Yeah, something like that, a Bumblebee that costs like this is like $5-6, something like that. Last time I checked, so maybe now it's like $7 due to inflation. So yeah, so there's like an inflation of gun plackets. B Bandai or Bandai in general, your Master Grades Bandai like this is like twice the price now. But maybe that's just the mall. So maybe if you like look deeper, you can get some for reasonable prices. But if it is what it is, so maybe it's time to move on to some other hobby. Or do hobbies that don't cost that much or are just free. Like exercising, walking, art, drawing, stuff like that. Uh, yeah, so I don't want to. They also make me happy, but yeah, I just want to, like, what I can find. I can find. So I have like a uh, semi-scrap status with Delta Plus here with a lot of missing parts, some missing parts and some damaged parts. So it's fine. It's fine transform. So I'll just try to find some options or alternatives, for this hobby. So I'm moving to high grades. So even though they're weird because they're so small, especially at the F91. But yeah, Kushiki, not too much, not too small, but maybe it is what it is. So yeah, but I don't want to just focus on master grades anymore. Missing out on a lot of stuff. Like like this load ashtray. It's so dirt cheap, but for dirt, bought it for dirt cheap. Um, anyway, so that's it. So yeah, so I received a comment earlier. As long as it's he said that it's, you only live once, you better enjoy it. So for me, I think yeah, as long as you're not going broke and hungry or homeless, so I think it's fine to allot some budget, at least one or two a month. At least for master grades, they're so expensive. So try to find a good deal just at least once a month. So, but it's my birthday on Sunday, so I bought one, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's like already includes Christmas shopping. So maybe I should stop shopping around for Gunpla or toys anyway for a while, for a few months, month or two. Because I'm bored. But Gunpla just can help with your boredom. That not that much. They're just on display. After you build them, you just display them, and that's it. So you pass by them every day in your house. So yeah, sometimes you see them, but I don't want. So the purpose of this video, I don't want to project my negativity on this Gunpla and on the money I spent. Then look at this guy. I spent a little bit more on this, but I think it's just amazing. I think it's worth it, But not don't overdo it. So I haven't bought one in like maybe 5 years. So maybe buying this much, one, two, three, seven, three master grades and four high grades. I think that's not overkill, I guess. I want to have like a monthly budget, but maybe not too bad. So I don't want to be copium here, but it's coping time. But yeah, Gunpla is amazing. So, but it's giving me stress because of the FOMO. So, what if no build fighter, HG build fighters, no master grade? So, it's what it is. So, just find some other hobby, be it toys, a collection or not. We'll see. But see you next video.